Going to help us today in the ceremony, and as tradition has it, we allow family member to pin the badge on the incoming chief or any newly appointed officer. So we're going to have Paul Spagnoli, lieutenant with San Jose Police Department, assisting us. And Nicholas Spagnoli. I would introduce all the other chiefs, but I don't think I could keep track of all of you coming in. I think there are at least 20 chiefs of police from other departments. Welcome. I see the fire chief, Sheldon Gilbert's here. Don't let him clear the aisles. I know he threatened to, but I know we've got enough guns to take care of that part. With that, I would like to invite the city manager to come forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Chief Willis. It's a really exciting day for San Leandro, and for me personally. We have an excellent police professional taking over from an excellent police professional, and I'd like to thank Ian Willis for all his efforts over the last 26 years and the last 2+ years as Chief of Police. On this recruitment, we had an excellent group of candidates, all high caliber police professionals, and Sandra ended up as our choice. And I'm very proud of what she's accomplished and what I know she's going to be able to accomplish in her time in San Leandro. She has a career of positive, progressive steps in law enforcement. She's ahead of the curve in technology, in training, education, community outreach, and a wide variety of police activities. I think it's a real testament with all the chiefs and other departments that are here representing their department on this occasion. And so, Sandra, we know you're going to do well. I don't have to speak for you. Your record speaks for yourself. And we're very, very happy that you're coming to San Leandro. It's historic, but it's much more than that. It's very positive. And I know you're going to have the backing of your command staff and the rest of the members of the San Leandro Police Department, as well as the department heads and the City Council. So welcome.
In case I forget, at the very end, we're going to have a reception in the Sister Cities room, which is just outside this door. So please come over and congratulate our new chief when we're done here. We're ready to, well, I want to introduce our Mayor, Stephen Cassidy. Thank you, Mayor, for being here. With that, we're going to get down to why we're all here, and that's the swearing in. So would Judge Roy Hashimoto please come to the podium. Sandra Spagnoli, please come to the podium. And your two assistants that are going to pin the badge on you, Paul Spagnoli and Nicholas Spagnoli, please come forward.
If you would repeat after me, raise your right hand. I, Sandra R. Spagnoli, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of California, against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will truth and faithfully bear allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this oath freely and voluntarily without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
She's been dying to speak with you all day. I was supposed to be training her today, but she was spending time on her speech. So I'm going to ding her on that first day of training. With that, I present you the 10th Chief of the Police Department of the City of San Leandro, Sandra Spagnoli.
My first day, and I came to work and was surprised I'm in field training for 2 days. So the first thing, I attended our briefing at 6:30 in the morning, and I said, Chief, before we go to briefing, can I get some bullets? He says, after you shoot. So one of the sergeants took us out to the range, and I came out and I said, well, I didn't pass. And he goes, I'm leaving on Tuesday. That's my last day. You need to pass. So, well, first of all, good afternoon, and as I see many of my colleagues and families and friends here, I want to really take the time to thank you for your support and friendship, not only today, but throughout my career. There's really a lot of people that mean a lot to me here, and it would be too many to point out specifically, but I really appreciate you all here. Some of you have heard this story of how I got into police work. Really, as a teenager, I really set my sights on wanting to be a police officer. I wanted to work patrol. I wanted to arrest people. I wanted to write tickets, and I wrote one ticket while I was in Benicia for someone parked in a handicap zone. And I really wanted to be part of the public safety family and part of making a community safe. Early in my career, I really realized that this wasn't just a job, but it's something I believe is a call to duty. And as I stand here today reflecting on how much I love being a police officer, it's really brought me here to being a police chief and leading police officers in really the important work that they do. Today is not only one of the highlights of my career as a police officer, but signifies a highlight for the San Leandro Police Department as we move forward in enhancing our organization and really the great work that the other chiefs before me have done. I do want to thank the city manager, both personally and professionally, for the opportunity to lead the police department in this city. I also thank my family who's here today, especially my husband and my son, who support me, and even though I'm the police chief here 24 hours a day, they remind me when I get home, I'm not. And my son continually tries to have me pull rank, but that doesn't always work. As for my other family, I want to thank them and say farewell, but not goodbye. I've been a proud member of the Benicia Police Department for the last 4 years, really working with extraordinary people there who have shaped me both personally and professionally. They say experience is a good teacher, and I've been honored in that regard to have great mentors and a diversity of experience and leadership in those positions, and really helped me learn my skills and abilities that I have today. So as I change departments, I look forward to meeting the law enforcement family in San Leandro. They've been very welcoming to me today. Also the city staff and the community. I'm really proud and honored to serve and be appointed as the 10th police chief here and lead this department. Sometimes our job requires us to spend more time with what is regarded as our professional families than our own families. And I'm proud to have been chosen to lead in a place that shares similar values to my own. And it's really the reason why I chose to work here. Those include integrity, excellence, service to the community, leadership at all levels, inclusiveness involving stakeholders, and building partnerships both internally and externally. So as your police chief, I am committed to focusing on public safety strategies to reduce crime and the fear of crime, continuing to provide excellent service levels that the city prides itself on with not only integrity but excellence. Collaborate with employees, city departments, and the community, and also support prevention and intervention programs, particularly to those that support our most valuable asset, or one of our most valuable assets in the community, which is our youth. I do look forward to learning about the history of San Leandro and the police department and building a path that meets the future demands of the city of San Leandro and the law enforcement profession. So in closing, I believe that as a department and as your chief, we will build on existing traditions of excellence within this city and create a great legacy together, enhancing levels of service, safety, and security for all in this great city. So thank you again for attending, and I'm looking forward to my next years here.